Hey guys, welcome to another episode on my channel. Today we're doing another Road to 2000, day 23, and we're gonna play another 10-0 match. Currently we are rated at exactly 1200, so we passed the 1200 mark, which is nice. And yeah, last game was a pretty short game, so maybe today we'll get a more interesting one. We're playing against a 1238, Koloshi 10. So yeah, the opponents are gradually getting stronger and stronger, and that's nice to see. Okay, he plays this opening. Maybe I'll just take the full center here. He can play a move like this, but then I get my knight out. Should be fine, I guess. Okay, maybe he goes for this something, so some sort of delayed some sort of delayed Caracan, I guess. I don't know. Let's go f4. Let's play relatively aggressive here. And after d5, maybe we can push. Okay, he goes here. I guess here we just play knight f3, right? This is not hanging. We can just take that. So no real problem there. If he ever pushes, I can go here. I can still go here. He's playing some sort of King's Indian. Not really sure. I can go here, here, and here, maybe. I guess that's fine. Yeah, let's just push. Let's be a little bit aggressive. No problem with being aggressive. That's always fine. I mean, I think the opinion about that varies a little bit, but sure. Okay, this one, I mean, I don't really mind him taking here. So I'm gonna play just bishop d3, I think. And I mean, he does get something like this in, which threatens to take my bishop. So maybe after that I'll move here and try to kick him out. So, but let's just play bishop d3. And if he ever takes, yeah, I genuinely really like to play with a setup like this, because this pawn structure is very strong. I can play moves like this, trying to take this pawn. I can castle, open the file for my rook. And usually this is pretty good for me. I genuinely like to consider that this is pretty good. Let's play, let's see, bishop e3 maybe. If he takes, I'll take with the rook, I think. Yeah, I think this is fine. It is pretty annoying when players are exchanging pieces this quick, because it gets much more difficult for me to win if their pieces are all off the board as quickly. So yeah. However, I think we can go for something like this and try to maybe push the h-pawn. And let's see. Okay, let's just take here, and maybe we can already play rook here. If he comes here, I don't really mind. I think he can take a pawn, but yeah, I mean, we can already push h4 maybe too. He's now pinning this pawn, so he can take this one. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. So let's play king h1 maybe. Let's start by playing king h1, I guess. Or we can play queen g5. Queen g5 is also pretty good, I guess. You can take here because I can just take with the queen. However, he can maybe try to push me away. So okay, let's just play king h1. I think king h1 is fine. And we can play rook f1 afterwards and try to go for, yeah, this I said I didn't really mind this, and I don't really do, so yeah. He can take this pawn, but I mean, yeah, I mean maybe in the end game he can if he gets to an end game, this will definitely be good for him. But at this point, yeah, don't really mind. Let's go for h4, I guess. Yeah, let's go for h4 and h5. Let's see what he's gonna do. His knight is kind of bad. Yeah, he brings his queen back, but I mean, this doesn't really do anything. So let's go h5. Yeah, this should be good for me, but how? If I take and he takes here and we trade off all the rooks, I don't think there is really any advantage for me anymore. So maybe I'll start with queen g5. So queen g5, maybe he goes h6. I don't know if that is a good move. Okay, so if he plays here, I might sack a rook and go here, protected by my bishop. So this might be this, and then this, which might lead to mate. Yeah, so okay, let's calculate this one. Let's see, rook h7. If he takes with the rook, I can go here. He can't really block. He has to go here maybe, and then I can take here, and he can't block. So here, here. Yeah, I guess this has to be winning, right? So there, there. I could even take the rook in that situation. So I guess this has to be winning. I feel like there really isn't a way that this is not winning, because his king is just so vulnerable. Yep, let's take. If he goes here, there is a mate in one, of course, so he has to go here. And I mean, I can go here and he can't block, because if he blocks, there's mate. So if I go here, he has to go here. And after that, I can go back maybe. So there. I can also just take the rook right now. Is there any way for him to defend this maybe? No, that's just losing. So there, that's just losing. Okay, so I guess I'll take the rook. Should be mate in a few moves. Okay, let's take the rook. This should be game over in the next move. Don't really think there's anything he can do. Yeah, I mean, of course that's his only move, and the funny part is if he tries this, there's even this mate, so I can allow the rook g8, but this is just mate, so yeah. Okay, great, nice. I think that was a pretty good game, very aggressive, very attacking game. Apparently not that high accuracy. I made a few mistakes towards the end here, so let's see. e4, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, d4, c6. And I went for f4, which is of course very aggressive, but I like that. And yeah, at this point all was good, and I was playing relatively good, like I mentioned. I really like this structure. I think this is very good for white. His dark square bishop is basically useless at this point. So yeah. Bishop e3. Computer didn't really like this. Computer wanted me to kick his bishop first. I was considering kicking this bishop first, but I was like, okay, let's just stack, and if he takes, I can take with the rook. I think taking with the rook was also not really good. Yeah, okay, so apparently that was also not the best move. Yeah, however, we went on a big attack, and king h1 was also not very good. Computer wanted me to play rook h3. Okay, yeah. So after this and this, there is this, of course. And I mean, this probably leads to mate somehow. Okay, now there is this though. But then you can take. Okay. Apparently this is really good. I would, if I saw this position coming in my head, I wouldn't have thought this was that good, because his king can escape. And yeah. I mean, okay, there's this, and then he has to go back, and then you can check again or just take. Okay. None of that happened though, and he played queen b2, which I wasn't really scared of, because this, I mean, yeah, he takes a pawn, but it's just a pawn. The only way this is ever scary if we get into an endgame and queens are off the board, and he can push his pawns and promote the queen. But that was so far off, and considering I had such a strong attack, I wasn't really scared of it, so yeah. And still the computer wanted me to play rook h3. Rook h3 was definitely the best idea here. However, I went for h4, and the computer really didn't like this. So yeah, queen d5, I played h5, I played queen g5, and he played h6, which was a blunder because of the rook sacrifice. And yeah, like we mentioned, this is all the best line I could have taken here, but I could have also taken the rook like this. But I mean, here he's just in a complete mating net, and the only move for him is to do something like this indeed. And yeah, so rook takes f7, brilliant move. Don't really know if he already had a brilliant move in this series yet, but yeah, there's definitely one here. So yeah, nice, very great tactic. And we're now 12-15, so another win, and let's see how far we can push this thing. So see you guys into the next video. Bye.